This is your hillbilly historian coming to you from the hills of East Tennessee saying, it's about time! It's about time! Donald J. Trump hit the Iranian nuclear establishment. By golly, get her done, big boy. I don't care if 10 million Iranians have to die. I don't care if 1 million have to die. I'm sorry. These people, for 50 years we've had to put up with this religious crap over there from Iran. And it's time to put an end to it. To put a stop to it. And Donald Trump, you're doing the right thing. You drive home every day, you live in a relatively peaceful neighborhood, a peaceful home. You bought a house hoping to have peace and comfort. And you got a neighbor that every time you pull into your yard, he's hanging over the fence saying, death to you! Death to your family! I will kill you! I will kill every member of your family! You know, there's a point where you just pull out your Glock and shoot him dead right there on the fence. You know, you don't put up with that crap. And I'm sorry. These people over there in Iran have been using terrorism from many different sources. Hezbollah, Hamas, Houthis, I don't care what you call them, you know, to murder Americans. To murder Israelis. I mean, October 7th alone was enough to wipe out every living Iranian. You just don't put up with this crap in a civilized world. Unless you're a pussy, you know, like Obama or Biden or Clinton, a sissy. Then you put up with this crap. But a good man with a pair of healthy balls, a backbone, some guts, does not put up with that kind of behavior. And it's about damn time we have let them have it back. Show them our power. You know, convert Iran back to a sheep herding nation. Take away their oil. Take away everything. Take away all things that might be contributing to a civilized society. Because they've got to learn to live with the rest of the nations. And quit thinking murder is their way to get through the 21st century. We had enough of that in the 20th century, out of the Chinese, out of the Russian Communist Empire, out of socialism and communism and Marxism, Nazism, fascism. We had enough political murdering. We don't need it in our 21st society. Anybody who wants to use politics to murder a neighbor should be euthanized, put to death. We cannot tolerate this kind of behavior in a modern world. So good job, Trump. Crawl under your bed, Lindsey Graham, and pull the covers down where we don't have to look at your face. John Bolton, crawl under your bed and pull the covers down where we don't have to look at your face. Every Democrat in D.C. should resign and go home, crawl under their beds and pull the covers down. We've had enough of this weakness. Enough spineless, gutless wonders. Thank God for Donald Trump, who stands up for civilization, who shows strength in a civilized society. Because we can't have these people. You know, it's like the bank robbers in the early 1930s. They had to be eradicated for the banks and the government to survive. And the banks and the government won that battle. And today, Trump knows strength has to win this battle against the Iranians, because they're just a bunch of trash who want to kill you in the dark of night, secret ways, roadside bombs, terrorism, backstabbing, murdering, killing. It's about time. Build some more of them bunker busters. Drop one on the Khomeini himself, or two. Make sure he don't come out alive. Because these people, when they stand up and say, "Death to USA," and they chant that, "Death to USA, death to USA," hey, that's like your neighbor. Pull out your Glock, drop him dead right there on the fence. You know, you don't put up with that in a peaceful, civilized community. There's a point where you use strength and you get rid of the maggots amongst you. There you go. Only Democrats want maggots running in the streets, running free, killing, murdering, raping, thieving, rioting, robbing, trashing. You know, only the Democrats are behind all that and want them free. The rest of us want a civilized society where you can go about your civilized business without a neighbor screaming in your face, "I want you dead, I want your family dead." So keep it up, Donald J. Trump, Hegseth, Rubio, Vance, Bondi, Gabbard, all the great people with backbones. Greatest cabinet any president's ever put together. Greatest president we've ever had in USA history. He's going to make sure the rest of the 21st century is going to be civilized. And we're going to behave. You're going to behave. You know, these people that keep murdering Israelis, these Hamas, I've said before, bulldoze Gaza into the Mediterranean and build condos for Jews and tourists. Don't put up with that crap. The Romans didn't put up with it with Carthage. You know, they went over there, murdered every one of them, sold salt in the soul so they couldn't come back. And you haven't heard a word out of Carthage now for over 2,000 years, have you? And that's what we got to do with these people so we can have 2,000 years of peace. Thank you. This is your hillbilly historian being extremely opinionated here in the hills of East Tennessee on a hot early summer day. I love it.